Fox Talk tonight. Disney workers ticked off. They love their jobs, not their pay. And some of them blasted Disney in a new documentary. We're talking about simple facts are Disney and the union. They have been in contract negotiations now for about 6 months.
Yeah, they can't agree on a solution here. Union rep Eric Clinton stopped by our studios just a short time ago. I asked him if there's a strike, could it affect Disney for all of us? We're joined tonight by Eric Clinton, president of Unite Here Local 362. They represent hospitality workers for Disney. Eric, thanks for joining us tonight to talk about this. First question on all of our minds is, what is the likelihood that a strike is going to happen here and these Disney workers are going to be out for weeks, possibly?
Well, a strike is always our last resort, but unfortunately, if things continue the way they're going, it could be imminent. I do believe that there's lots of other things that we can do between now and a strike happening that could also put pressure on Disney to do the right thing.
I'm going to ask you this, then we'll backtrack to what the concerns of the union are. But what happens? What is the plan B if these workers decide to walk out because they're not happy with what they're being offered?
Well, that's really for the company to figure out if they don't have workers to perform their work. For us, it would be constant picket lines and food banks and making sure that all of our members are supported. Even though they wouldn't have income. And
frankly, happening at a time when Central Florida gets a lot of its tourism, the holiday season, so really could be disastrous, I would guess, for both sides if that does happen.
Yeah, it would be, and it would be very unfortunate. Nobody ever wants to strike, but there are times where that's your only option, and it is an incredibly powerful weapon.
We saw part of the documentary yesterday, people saying they're making what they consider to be very unfair wages. What's the main concern here? We understand no raises beyond a certain period of time. Is that the concern for some of your workers?
Yeah, I mean, it's the amount of raises, the unequal raises, but really, when you boil it down to the end of the day, the overall economic package is really the concern. If your health care goes up 89 cents, but your wage, 98 cents, but your wages only go up 88 cents, you're going to be making less money.
We have about 10 seconds for this last question. What do you say to the critics who say, well, you can't expect to make millions of dollars in that job and maybe go find something else? What do you say to those people?
I would say none of our members expect to make millions of dollars at Walt Disney World. They would just like to be able to provide for their families. And Disney, with their image of being a family company, they should be able to provide a fair wage for a fair day's work so our members can do that for their families.
All right, Eric Clinton, we appreciate your time tonight. We look forward to seeing what happens here.
Great, thank you.
And there is another round of talk set for tomorrow. Disney with the Service Trades Council Union. We'll let you know, of course, what happens there.